Hello everyone! Today's video will draw a landscape with mountains and a lake together. So grab your tablets and join the lesson. I already have a prepared color palette for this illustration. Let's start with a blue color and apply a stripe to the top part of the canvas using a soft brush. Next, apply a light blue color below the blue stripe. Tap Adjustments, select Gaussian Blur, and move the slider to the right. Raise the gradient slightly upwards. Create a new layer, and using the medium airbrush, outline the general silhouette of the mountains with a gray-blue color. Fill in the shape by hand. Transform your Procreate projects with more than 4,000 brushes, fonts, textures, and 3D models available in the Brush app. Click the link in the description or scan the QR code on your screen to access them now. Choose the eraser and refine the outline of the mountains. Create a new layer. Choose a lighter gray color and use the medium blend brush to add lighter areas on the mountains. Now, take a light gray color and mark the even more illuminated areas of the mountains, creating a rougher texture. Select the smudge tool and the medium airbrush to blend the sharp transitions in some areas. On the main layer with the mountain silhouette, tap Selection, choose Invert, and return to the layer with the mountain texture. Use the eraser to remove any parts that may have gone beyond the prominent silhouette. Select the Eaglehawk brush and a gray-blue color, and start drawing snow. Take a light gray-blue color and start painting the upper parts of the snow where more light falls. With an even lighter shade, almost white, paint the brightest areas of the snow. Use the eraser and the Eaglehawk brush to refine the snow's outline. Use the smudge tool and the Eaglehawk brush to smooth out transitions in some areas. Move on to drawing the forest in the background. Take the leafy brush from the nature set in the Brush app, select a dark green color, and start drawing the general shape. Choose a lighter shade of dark green and apply it lower. Create a new layer and paint fog with a semi-transparent soft airbrush. Return to the forest layer and add details to the bottom using a dark green color and a denser brush. Use an even darker color to shade the bottom of the shore and the middle of the forest. Tap Alpha Lock on the forest layer and use a gray-green color to add details to the top of the forest. Draw greenery and trees in the foreground on a new layer using the leafy brush and an almost black color. Sketch the silhouettes of pine trees, marking the general shape. Switch brushes and using a dark green color, refine the silhouettes of the branches in the shaded areas. Use the first brush from the nature set and add tree trunks in some places. Take a dark brown color and add texture to the tree trunks. Use brown to add highlights to the tree trunks. Take the rainforest brush and green color to add more highlighted branches to the trees. Using the Moss A brush and a brown-green color, paint bushes. Return to the trees and use a grass-green color with the rainforest brush to highlight the brightest branches on the pine trees. Choose a bright green color closer to lime and continue highlighting the areas on the branches most exposed to the sun. Choose a lime color and add the lightest highlights to the branches. Select the eraser and the rainforest brush to refine the trees. Use a green color to add texture to the greenery on the forest layer. Then, choose a more yellowish shade and add texture to the brighter areas. Select a dark green color and add details at the bottom of the shore. Use a denser brush and a grass green color to go over the top of the grass and shore. Use a light brown color and a textured brush to add texture to the bushes. Add dark brown at the bottom. Then, darken the very bottom of the bushes with a dark green, almost black color. Take a yellow color and add highlights to the upper parts of the bushes. To merge all layers, tap Copy. Undo the layer merging. Swipe 3 fingers on the canvas and tap Paste. Tap Flip Vertical and move the layer down, slightly compressing it. Place this layer below all other layers. Tap Adjustments. Select Gaussian Blur and set it to 3%. Use the Smudge tool with the little pine brush to add ripples to the water. Using a semi-transparent little pine brush, add more ripples to the water with blue. Add more blue ripples near the shore, acting as reflections from the sky. Also, add light blue ripples. Then, switch to an almost white color and continue drawing ripples. In Adjustments, choose Gaussian Blur and slightly blur the ripples, setting it to 2%. Add more light highlights on the water using the Syrup brush. Add clouds using the Rainforest brush and a gray-blue color on a new layer. Use a lighter color to highlight the top of the clouds. Then, use a gray color to add shadows to the bottom of the clouds. Go to the cloud layer and set the blending mode to lighter color, reducing the opacity to 66%. Our illustration is complete. I hope you found this lesson interesting, so give it a like, share your thoughts in the comments, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell to make sure you don't miss any new tutorials.